My child is 1 year, 9 months. He doesn't eat anything apart from a particular brand of chocolate beverage and cereal. I went to weigh in last week and the nurses told me that his weight is not good. Will this affect him when he grows up? This is from Shine in Pantang.
The extent to which being underweight will affect a child when he grows up, being underweight affecting a child when he grows up depends on the extent. That's what I mean to say. Yes, because there's a wide range when we say that your child is underweight. With the right intervention, children easily catch up. Especially, this sounds like a very concerned parent. So it's a parent who would hopefully follow through with interventions. So when the nurses tell you that the weight is not good, what should happen next is that you are referred for intervention. You are referred either to see a doctor who then directs you to see a dietitian, or sometimes you go to a dietitian straight. The reason why you should see a doctor first is because even though the commonest reason for not gaining weight is from nutrition, sometimes not gaining weight is not only from nutrition. So for instance, touch wood, but if your child has, say, a heart disease that he's born with, that your child may eat well and not gain weight, or your child is born with some liver disease or kidney disease, those sort of things, your child will eat well and not gain weight. So that is why it's always recommended that if your child is not gaining weight, your child is first evaluated by a doctor. And then if it is found that it is only because of nutrition or not getting adequate food, then you are referred to the specialists who manage that, and that's a dietitian. Now, this child who seems to be picky, the dietitians are trained to intervene very well. They can help you plan a meal according to how much energy and other nutrients your child requires, give you a menu and locally available foods that you can do, even teach you some techniques to help your child to be able to accept the food. A lot of times we don't pay attention to, we feel that the children are not, they're not adults. Like, for instance, plating your food. You know, in what container is the food coming in? Is it attractive? Your calorie, is it attractive? The food you are given, does it look nice? Does it taste nice? A lot of times we think that they don't, you give them anything they eat, but they are also, they are interested in whether it's nice.
They have choices.
Yes, they have choices. That's exactly the word. Yes. So then from this question, what should follow is that the child should be evaluated by a doctor. And if it's found that it is only because of food, then the child is referred to a dietitian. Even if it's due to other things, the dietitians always have an input because, so for instance, if you are managing a heart disease and you need maybe extra food, more food than the person who doesn't have a heart disease, then the dietitian has to come in and formulate how much energy the child needs, how much protein, how much this, and tell you that in a day you feed at this interval, feed these kinds of food, and then the child's weight will pick up.
All right. Wow.
Joy Prime, the ultimate experience.